Imagine this. It is the year 161 AD. The most powerful man on earth sits alone in his tent on the cold frontier of the Roman Empire. Outside, his armies wait. Inside, he writes, not battle plans, not political orders. He writes about money, about discipline, about the kind of inner wealth that no enemy could ever take from him. His name was Marcus Aurelius. He was emperor of Rome. And in the private pages of what we now call Meditations, a book he never intended the world to read, he left behind 7 principles that, if applied to your finances today, will change the entire trajectory of your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will never think about money the same way again. Welcome to the Wealth Philosophers, the channel where the greatest minds in human history teach you how to build real, lasting, generational wealth. I'm glad you're here today, because this video is one of the most important ones we will ever make on this channel. We are going back over 2,000 years to pull out 7 wealth principles from a man who led the greatest empire the world had ever seen. And we are going to show you exactly how those principles apply to your money, your business, and your financial future right now in the 21st century. If you are an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a business owner, or simply someone who is tired of being financially stuck, this is for you. Let's begin. Before we get into the 7 rules, you need to understand who Marcus Aurelius actually was, because his story makes these principles even more powerful. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome from 161 AD to 180 AD. He commanded an empire that stretched from Britain to Egypt, from Spain to Syria. He managed a GDP that, adjusted for today's terms, would make him wealthier than any person alive on this planet. But here is what makes him remarkable. He didn't want it. He was pulled into power. He would have preferred to spend his life studying philosophy. And yet when the responsibility came, he handled it with a level of discipline, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking that historians still study 2,000 years later. He fought wars on multiple fronts. He dealt with plagues that wiped out millions of his people. He navigated political corruption, betrayal, and economic crisis. And through all of it, he kept writing. Every single night, he wrote in his journal what we now call meditations. And hidden inside those meditations